Hello, I'm Ben, and this is Interstellar. You see, my solar car is space-themed, so this is a planet and a satellite that is exploring it to signify solar power's use in space. Speaking of solar power, I should probably explain how it works. Solar power was discovered by a guy called Edmund Becquerel in 1839. He discovered that through the photovoltaic effect, solar panels could absorb the sunlight and turn it into an electrical current. However, back then we really didn't have the technology to fully use this, so it wasn't really incorporated until future dates. My car has a 3-to-5 gear ratio. It was pretty difficult settling on this ratio since all of the other ones I were trying weren't working because of a different issue I was having, which I'll get to shortly. So that issue was friction. My front wheels were basically working as brakes since they were going through the cardboard and didn't have enough room to move. I had to end up changing how they were placed to fix the issue, but it was pretty simple. I just put the axle through a straw instead. I was also having a lot of issues with weight. The planet I used was a paper mache, and the satellite was recycled filament from my 3D printer. It was pretty heavy and took a lot of problem solving to stabilize the vehicle. At first I tried to put on 2 different wings going out to the side that were made of cardboard, but that didn't really work, so I attached Velcro to the panel and the planet and was able to attach them both together in the center of the vehicle. That ended up working incredibly well. And I even put more Velcro straps on so that no matter where the sun was, I would always get the right angle. I got a little bit into this in the last clip, but the placement of all of the objects was incredibly difficult, and most objects got moved throughout the project. I thought that the main issue was my motor placement, but that was just an issue with the front wheels that I mentioned earlier. However, the wheel placement was incredibly difficult. The weight from the car was flexing the center cardboard, so it was bending downwards and touching the ground. So I had to move all the wheels closer to the center to end up fixing this, and there were a lot of other issues with how the wheels were placed, and many other things. That is all that I've done while working on this project. I'm happy to say that the car works as it should, if not a little bit slow, and I hope to get to show it off in a race in the future. Goodbye. Alright, I'll cut that down. Thanks, dude. Is it working right now?